Alright, everyone, welcome back to more Final Fantasy XVI. So, in the last episode, we defeated Hugo Kupka. We are going to continue the main mission in this episode.
Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
She's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's did what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and our other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
All right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Who is that?
Mid.
Mid.
When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvas in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right, you win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment.
No.
Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Bloody Tempest, more like. This must be Sid's daughter. Something.
Boy, Otto, you got my gill.
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
Little.
The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
Storeroom. So, what's this? Oh. Is this a restaurant outside? No, this looks like... Okay. It's not restaurant. It's the infirmary. Okay. Yeah, I haven't visited this side, I think. There has been no reason to visit. Or maybe I have.
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me
that
everything
means
he knew about
Sid.
it, then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well. If Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
getting to work. Okay. Yeah, I was expecting that after that huge
Where's the
fight,
start? Materials and tools.
there will be
Let's
some
go to
mundane,
Blackthorn.
quests, like fetch quests, like. Are there any new ones? PKP. I think we saw one which is A, right? Muddy Murder. Spreading toward the southern reaches Rosario pool of opalescent ooze that has been sighted in the moors and meadows. Met with masses of slimy hands that drag their prey into gaping, grinding maw. Is this what we want for our children? Yeah. Speak with Caron and speak with Blackthorn, okay?
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again. Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her back.
Was wondering, mate.
Sure, she's here. Think you can find...
They're slow. Won't be much of it.
Excellent.
It's pay. If it weren't,
Indeed it would.
I'll send this.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just fast forwarding. These dialogues don't have any meaning. Is he selling anything new?
Well, don't just stand there, go.
Hunter's waistcloth. Like these are the normal stuff, not made from... Yeah, I don't want to buy these. Songs? Oh, I have not...
Blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Okay, let's talk to Karen.
Blackthorn, aren't you?
Blackthorn.
Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship?
Oh, are we getting an
See
airship?
what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Okay, let's see
What do you need?
if we can upgrade our weapon. Oh, we can. Grindstone. It needs 11 bolt, so this is basically
I'll do
our
say so myself.
boss weapon. And what about anything else? Hunter's waistcloth? No. Can't we upgrade our...
And
We don't have upgrades for our Drexlayer belt. Didn't I have a Drexlayer something? I think we'll have to do that rated A hunt before... Where is the pointer? Oh, it's down. Okay. Speak with Bardolph on the pier.
Do with a good oil in this, could...
Should be enough to... How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can, but I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have. It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's
That's right. I'll ask Martha if she can...
Hey, we are going to Martha's.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there.
Okay. Only 360 away, so we should be able to go there. Which way is it? Oh, it's up and then right. Okay. I think we have been there. Hello, girl. Oh, what is that? I'm here to collect. I'm here to collect this, not to fight with you guys. You know what? I probably should try out the okay, come on, attack me. Torgal took care of. Okay. Did not properly do that, so we'll have to try it out. Sooner or later.
Run like the wind.
Because that's completely new to us, right? Are we going the right way? Yes. We can go right from here.
Be safe.
Hi. If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And, if Martha didn't mind me, I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we...
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and...
It's the least I...
So he wants us to take care of the beasts. Okay. Let's do that.
This shouldn't take long.
Okay, so that has some timing.
Nice try.
I'll have to remember to time it correctly. More enemies, awesome. Oh, okay. I need to get used to that. The Titan ones, but it does quite a lot of damage, I'd say.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Oh, it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
That should take care of Mid's little list.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
Yeah, no rest for the wicked.
All right, Clive? You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
That's a good one.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Oh, there are side missions now. Okay. You know me. We always do the side missions. So... we'll visit the farmery.
Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves? Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgal. He must have found something.
What do you need, buddy?
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but here as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low.
Just tell me what you need.
No one knows, unfortunately.
Okay, they need do no harm. Is that all the side missions? Yeah. Yes, it is.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of Cursebreakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A Cursebreaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but they should be back by... I can't help but...
They know...
But what if before they go... But
I'll go and find them.
Thank you. The plan...
That should be enough.
Okay, let's go do these. The side missions, I mean.
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs.
Stay down!
This is the only plant
Aromonia.
around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to
Okay.
keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this.
Okay, so that's one. And no, the curse breakers.
Slavers don't even bother. Yeah!
Goblins. So there must be a big giga goblin.
You deserve a rest. Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been...
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of us.
Well, I'm here now.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they... I want to help them, Sid.
You made the...
The goblin...
You have duty.
And please...
I won't let that.
Thank you.
Don't thank me.
Okay. So here are the goblins. And there is the carriage.
They're trying to get into the carriage. Too slow.
Dude, it's too bad. Oh ho ho. Come on, dude.
Too slow. Nice try.
You are too small for our power level.
Who are you? A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run?
Perhaps. But freedom, safety, the life...
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late.
This man risked his life to save yours.
Fine.
What we'll do with you...
You can leave the...
Thank you.
Okay, we managed to save them. No, there are like okay, let's go back, turn in on these, and then we'll continue with the main mission.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Sid, if I...
Cole,
no, what?
We swore
It's...
with Ojira. I won't...
Cole, I think... I said what?
You...
Rising flame. Already have. No, this reduces the time. Okay, so the second one is right here.
I hope you didn't have to.
Only the usual. You'll...
What?
Curse it and you can...
It's like...
Too much talking in the side missions. Okay, let's go talk to Tomes and know about Torgal.
Jill looked white as a sheet.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and, seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
Fancy
You're
Torgal.
a finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, You need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
Buried in my nuts? That was bad.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
Why?
I shan't be a moment.
She could not introduce herself and get started. Workshop is getting built. Everybody has come to see it.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
Everybody has come to see it. Okay, workshop is
Now
done.
that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
I wish
I think I'll wait till mid's away to take a tour of them.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
And he keeps waiting right there. Yeah. He's like, I'll be here. You figure out the puzzle.
What? Here?
Would
Yep.
that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
For your trouble. It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron?
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
Meanwhile,
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. The Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan.
Oh, she told them that it was done by him?
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
How would Bahamut feel?
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance?
Exactly. People who will die.
If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another
He's a
can be
truly
bred.
heartless person.
For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
Prince Dion doesn't seem to be like that.
Yes, sire.
What's with this flower? They have shown it before also.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
Something is wrong. Is the lady somehow poisoning
That is your wish, Your Radiance. I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
Oh, she's manipulating him through the astrologers.
So Annabella's tales were true.
Nah, Annabella is the poison here.
You disappoint me, Dion.
One lady already ruined the Rosalith, the Rosaria kingdom, and then she's now ruining the Sunbreak also. The main villain, I'd say. Not the main villain.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
Yep, speak with Byron. Let's go.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks.
one thing after another around here.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000.
2,000?
He's...
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Your life on it.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canverward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Tut tut. Time waits for no man. Tut tut. Okay.
Finished outfitting our little workshop.
Is there any more side missions?
Quick look.
No.
Think you can help?
Can we buy anything?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back.
Only
Out
5.
there, Sid.
Only 5 less.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Thank fuck for that.
Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Okay. Speak with Otto. Return to Byron, and we are on our way to Drake's Fang.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Oh, we are going south for the first time. The Velcroy Desert.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Okay, I see quite a lot of enemies. Riddle of the Sands. Okay. And we are going to fight each of them.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Okay. Okay. So this one 660 and 525. I have not been using this. Oh, there is something.
It's
It's over. There's a wide area. There is something over there. Can we get in? Goblin coin. There is a complete ruined settlement over here. But nothing inside. It's just like a waypoint with a few, very few enemies. Okay? There is a left area, so should we?
I can't see a thing.
Come, Clive! Let us turn back before we lose our way! Over here! Get him! Over here!
609. So now I should be able to upgrade these. 660. Punch forward, hold button to wind up attack, further increases potency. Okay. Yeah, that one is 4 damage. So we'll wait for that. Goblins. Goblin mugger. Just someone's tent and they basically took it over. Okay. So these are wild. So nothing else here. Mostly that's what it looks like. Like a vast empty desert land with a steep gorge at one side.
You shall taste
That's it. So, and it ends here. Okay.
Let's go.
Come on, uncle. Let's go. I thought at least there will be something.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your Chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn must have you sat in the
I never use magic. 773. So now we can upgrade this. Did we pick up? No, we came here for this. So maybe the upper region is where the city is. Oh, there are people going through the main road. What's there? It showed me something. Mortal blow. Let's go. More dogs over there. So not bigger enemies. I was expecting some a little more dangerous enemies. But it doesn't look like we have dangerous. Okay. So this is not the look at that. That's the place we are supposed to go. Chocobos everywhere. Let's go, uncle.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly, Ambrosia.
There she is. The good old Dalamil Inn.
Dalamil
This
Inn.
heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
But that's Oh, he doesn't know that that's our destination.
Look, there. Those are ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
He doesn't like it. There they are, Waludas.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
He's here.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand. I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Not so loud.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Uncle.
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
He's not going to let it go to waste. Chocobo soup and cheese.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Gladly. On a bread and ale.
It's the outlaw. Take him.
Take him. You guys are done for. He's saying bravo from the back. Funny.
For your trouble.
How many of these do you have in your pocket?
That soup could do with a touch more salt.
She's like, oh, okay.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Ultima is eating at him from inside. We broke all the tables.
Clive? What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
he hasn't told anyone. No one other than Jill knows that Joshua is alive.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Exactly. Make for Drake's Fang. So where are we? Oh, we are at the south of this place. So what is this place? The bandit's bed. Okay, so this is Dalimil Inn. Okay. Oh, there are quite a lot of places to the south. But the door is closed.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't be
Oh, there is a store here.
Anything I can interest you in?
No. No. Desert rose. I have 9. Looks like I don't need anything. Okay, so where do we go? Someone I need to ask.
Light it for Gilbert's sake. Bearer, aren't you?
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much...
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No.
Well...
What do you want? Can't you see I'm...
I won't keep you long. I'm looking a woman by the name of Rosina...
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, well...
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the Strait. The owner's only a young sprig. But he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say?
Briar's
This
Kiss.
young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Getting back to Drake's family anytime soon.
Quest destination nearby.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
Where is nearby? Oh, that guy.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking a long-standing pillar of your community, I believe.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old... Try the baths. That's where you'll...
Thank you. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furda knows.
Furda?
Excuse me. Are you Furda?
I am.
I hope so. You've lived here for... You know Rosina Dalamil?
And what business?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she...
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an...
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing...
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose...
Who are these fools? He's not able to stand at a back alley bruiser.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
Lock of Leisure?
To the Lock of Leisure.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
So we are going back the way we came in.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Take a sniff, good sir.
My carpets!
Is this the place?
Chocobos Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much
Exactly.
for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Doing nothing.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce. By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we? Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals.
Follow the
that was
crystals.
3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
Follow the crystals. Okay. So it's been 1.5 hours. We will continue from here in the next episode. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you with the next episode. Game Changer X out.